Okay, folks, lesson two, as promised, long awaited, but here we go. Once again, what we're talking about here is the law of attraction and how this can work in your favor to get you anything that you want in your life. There's laws that govern these things, and what we're going to do is we're going to discuss this over the next 6 videos, including this one, and we'll get to the bottom of how you can become a more successful person. And in lesson 2, we're going to talk about how your thoughts become things. As we said last time, your brain is a magnet for certain frequencies, and if your dominant thoughts in your mind are always success, always money, always wanting to live a better life, always have a more abundance, always have things that you could only dream of, then those dominant thoughts eventually become your reality. And if you can just get your mind wrapped around that, you'll be halfway to the end of getting to where you want to be. So, thoughts become things. This is the law of attraction and facing responsibility for who you are and where you are today. Because you're responsible for where you are, you're responsible for what's going on in your life, and you are responsible for getting yourself out of any situation that you get into. As I said in lesson 1, we explained that you are the most important piece to your puzzle. You have to participate in your own rescue, okay? You just can't expect things to go your way and you're not participating. You can never get anything for nothing. They say things are free, but you always use your energy. Every time. It always takes energy to get to where you need to be. And if you use a lot of it, then it's probably somewhere worth being. Okay? Problem is that very few people realize the potential that they have to alter their own lives. Okay? They walk in blindness, all right? They always complain about this, that, and the other, debt, bad relationships, a lack of opportunity, like no one's giving them any chances. Okay, that's a lie. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to me if you think that no one's giving you a chance. You haven't given yourself a chance, okay? You're staying clueless, okay, because you don't know about the power that you possess inside of you already, all right? This power inside of you can and will change your life, okay? You need to understand that for everything that happens, whether it's negative or positive, you're responsible, okay? There was no help outside of yourself. You are the creator of your universe. Like the silkworm, you're built in a cocoon around yourself, all right? So you have to burst that cocoon open and fly and come out as beautiful as a butterfly, all right? Let's go. Free the soul, all right? Once you see this, you'll see the truth, all right? So you alone are responsible for your situations, and you alone are responsible for your success. So with that being said, everything that you get in criticism, you're responsible for. Everything that you get in praise, you're responsible for, okay? You're responsible for everything that you do. Now back to the law of attraction, okay? Law of attraction is what we're going to be talking about really, but I had to get that out because I got so pissed off about people saying that, oh my goodness, no one's trying to help me. I can't catch a break. They always complain about this, that, and the other. You know, I have a story too, okay? I don't want to hear your crap. I have a story too, all right? Everybody has a story. All these successful millionaires and billionaires out there, they have a story, okay? So take advantage of this. Use your story as your motivation to change your story so that way you have a happy ending, all right? We all work with one infinite power, okay? Like I said, if you're a Christian, that's God, all right? We all guide ourselves by exactly the same laws. The natural laws of the universe can get you anywhere you need to go if you know how to use them. But you have to know what they are first, right? So, no matter where you are, whether that's India, Australia, New Zealand, Stockholm, London, Canada, freaking New York, doesn't matter. It's one law, okay? And that law is the law of attraction, okay? Everything that comes into your life, you're attracted to it, okay? And it's attracted to you by virtue of what's in your mind. Whatever you're thinking is what you're going to be getting attracted to you, okay? So to understand the law of attraction, you have to understand the law of vibration, okay? Law of vibration states that everything vibrates, simply meaning excuse me, that everything moves. Everything created from the smallest atomic particle to the largest building on the planet. Everything's in a constant energetic motion of ocean of motion. Sorry. So what appears to be solid is not. Just realize that. If you can understand that, you're good to go. Okay. So what this lesson is going to teach you is that you have a power within you, again, that is far superior to any circumstance or situation around you. That you have the free will to think what you want to think. Okay. Animals act instinctively. They don't think about this, that, and the other. They move on instinct. All right. You have control over your own mind. You're not an animal. You're not a tree. The water flows where it can, wherever there's the least path of resistance. Okay. You have a choice. Okay. So here's the thing that you need to understand. Okay. You have two types of attractions that are going on in your mind. You have your unconscious attraction and you have your conscious attraction. All right. So whatever you think about, whether it's good or bad, you attract into your life. So whether you want it or not is irrelevant. That doesn't matter. Think about something you don't want, and you'll definitely attract it to your life. Have you ever wanted to not see somebody? You were like, goodness, I hope I don't see her today. Guess what? She pop up in your life somehow, some way. Law of attraction. Unconscious attraction is what happens when you let your mind wander freely. Okay? You pop up into Starbucks and you sit down drinking your latte or whatever. All of a sudden you start thinking about this, that, and the other. That's an unconscious attraction. Okay? So if you start worrying about getting out of debt, you're going to start attracting more debt, because that's the thought that's in your head, you know. Okay, when you want to stay young. For some of you women out there always talking about, oh, you know, why is it an offense when a man asks you how old you are? Okay, you're always worrying about getting old. Okay, you start worrying about getting old, you start experiencing the effects of old age. Your skin will start getting all wrinkly. You need to think about being young. Live young, die young. Okay, in your mind at least. All right, you start worrying about whether he or she loves you in your relationship. Well, guess what's going to start happening? All of your insecurities are going to start showing up. Okay, everything that you worry about is what you're going to attract. So stop worrying about these things, because there is a reverse effect. It's usually a negative one. Okay, so every happy and joyful thought that you come across in your mind is something that will bring about a positive effect. All right, here's the best part. Simple formula that you need to understand. Okay, like I said, you have your thoughts. Okay, and in that we need to add emotion, and then that equals attraction. Okay, what we mean by this is that your thoughts are magnified, okay, by your emotion. The more feeling you have put into something, the quicker it comes to you. If you want to attract more money into your life, and usually that's the answer to everybody's problems, the more money you want to attract into your life, you need to start focusing on getting more money, okay, and make it a lot of money. Because if you just say you want about $500, well, then you just pay the rent, but you still got to pay rent next month. Okay, you need to start thinking millions. Okay, millions of dollars. Okay, when you start doing that, you get excited about the life that you could live if you had $1 million or millions of dollars. Now you're starting to put the law of attraction into work for you, because now things are going to start altering the course to make their way to you. You may not know how to make $1 million. You may not know how to make $100,000, but I guarantee if you put enough emotion to it and you do this daily, I mean, you have to be on it daily. This is hard work in the mind, okay? This has to be a daily desire of yours, and what you want to do with it, okay? And what life you want to live with it, and also who you intend to become to get that type of money, okay? Because rich people just don't have the money just because they got it. I mean, they weren't born into it. They went through something to get it. Of course, there are some legacies, the children who were born into money, okay? We understand that. But I guarantee their parents had to go through something to get it. That is fact, all right? You need to understand this truth. You need to put your thoughts and your desires and your focus into action, okay? We said in lesson 1, thoughts create, actions receive. This is not a joke. This is for real. This can really work, and this can really change your life. And this is a powerful concept to understand. And we'll expound on that in the second half of this video, because there's a lot more to say. All right, so sit tight.